Hey y'all, welcome back to the ranch. I'm Jared Paul. Today I'm going to catch up on some indoor work because it's a rainy, nasty day outside. So I'm going to start with my arching Italian fig. This is the one that has the branches that I arch over and plant them back into the soil. And I'm creating that effect over and over and over again. So I got the inspiration from this up at the New England Bonsai Society. I saw a single arch, nice, well-established, older fig tree that was a simple, thick, old woody arch, and then new growth coming off of that they would prune seasonally. So when I saw it, it was really impressive. So that was the inspiration behind this. So that and some updates all coming up on today's episode of Jarhead Bonsai. All right, for our first update, we have this Stellonyx regia. I pruned it up in a previous video, and I've recently just cut off some of the cross branching so that the leaves that grow in, the branches that grow in, I could let grow freely for a while and I don't have to keep monitoring it. So it's getting pretty leggy, and I thought I wanted it to do what it's doing and arching back towards the window, but I just feel like it's really boring here. So what I would like to do is really prune it back hard next time and keep this branch. I think I like that one going through the middle and arching. I know technically it's growing across it, but if there's only 3 branches, I think it'll be pretty cool with the design of this one. Then I would like to take it off here and do this branch coming out to the side. And if I could potentially get this one to develop. It has a small leaf coming in, but it doesn't look very healthy, and that's probably because all the energy is going up here to these branches. So I'm concerned to prune it back and try to get all the energy to this with the potential to kill the entire branch, because then it would be really lopsided and it would take a lot more time to recover and even know what the heck I would want to do with it thereafter. So this is my first bonsai ever, my Stellonyx regia. I grew it from a seed February 16th, 2018. and it's been in this pot for a while, probably about a year and a half. And the end of this fall, I'll be repotting it. But that's the update on it right now. Each time I prune it, it comes back nice and strong, muscular growth coming out of the strong roots. So I have no complaints with this tree. It's been a lot of fun so far, and I look forward to seeing how it develops. All right, so this is my second update. This is my African baobab tree. So I had pruned it one time, its first time, and got 2 branches to come in place of 1. So I'm really excited about that. Getting a nice woody taper on the trunk. And I found this obsidian rock that I added to the planting with the unicorn on one of my walks over here in Connecticut. And I thought it was pretty rare. I don't know if they have them in Africa, but you know, I liked it in this pot with this pot color and this beautiful green tree. So the African baobab tree, this is my specimen, and then I have 1 group planting of 3, and that's only 4 trees that I got out of 100 seeds that I germinated. It's very difficult to grow these. All right, on to the last one. All right, so my third and final update is on my pencil cactus. I've shown this as a part of different videos. I don't think I've ever done a specific video on it, but this has been allowed to grow wildly into a full cascade. Got this cool little pot. And when I got this thing, it was in a pot the size of, that was that big. And now you see, got a nice woody trunk coming out. I'm going to have to sort those roots at some point, but it's good to see they have nice strong roots. And it's just really nice and full. So the update part is the other day I took out a really tall piece that was long and straight going up, and I continued that. Anything that looked or resembled like that straight look, I thought it took away from the full cascade and the bushiness of this, you know, particular pencil. So even though I'm not against growing a vertical one like a tree, I didn't want it for this planting. So I clipped those off, and I am rooting them in a nice vase of water over here. See, we got a couple really big ones. And they were even really thick in their trunk line as opposed to the other branches. So they had no ramification, and they're really thick, so they didn't fit. And so that these were smaller versions of that as well. So I took out pretty much any vertical growth, and now we'll let it grow wildly. I erred on the side of caution, and I left about an inch in case there is dieback, because people had said that these don't respond too well to pruning. So I kept it simple, and it worked out. I also had done that previously, rooted these in votives, and I just recently planted this one. This is a cutting. And I have this one is part of my Jamaican landscape. It's got Laura in a bikini waving with a little message in a bottle, some shells that we found there in coral, and this cool pencil cactus. For a cutting, it's really filled in nicely, so I'm excited about that one too. And then I turn around. Where's the last one? Boom, boom, boom. Last plant of the day, and this is the final cutting. This one I also rooted in a votive along with the other one, the one in the white pot. I did those 2 together. So if you have one of these and you have not propagated from it and you see some branches you don't like, go ahead, leave some room for dieback, prune it off, watch out for the liquid that comes out. Don't get it in your eyes, because that stuff is nasty. You don't want to get that in your eyes, so wash your hands afterwards. And just drop it in some nice clean water in a room full of sun. Like I have white walls, so I get good reflection and good sun throughout the day. But that's what you want with these. And then I have a high perlite complex for the soil. You know, it's a well-draining soil, but about 40 to 50% perlite. So that's it. That's going to do it for today on the ranch, y'all. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you soon at Jarhead Bonsai. Take care.